Coming up on the Roar Report, we will take a look at the upcoming Halloween series against Western Illinois for our women's volleyball team.
Plus, we will hear from Lindenwood men's soccer player Leandro Haesler and his thoughts on being honored with making Top Drawer's National College Soccer Top 100 list and winning OVC Defender for the second time this year.
And Lindenwood Women's Wrestling kicks off its season this upcoming weekend at the Simpson Open in Indianola, Iowa. Welcome to the Roar Report. I'm Jacob Stonick.
And I'm Emily Worthmore. The men's ACHA Ice Hockey team faced off against the Maryville Saints at their showcase last Friday in Chesterfield. The Lions came out shooting from all angles early in the first period, and it pays off as Greeley walks the line to get a great shot on goal, and Austin Mears tips it in for the first goal of the game. The Lions did have some trouble off the draw and pressure at the blue line as it turned into a Maryville breakaway. Maryville forward Logan Potts has an open lane to the net, but Cole Wheaton shuts the door to keep the Lions' lead. That's the save of the night. Then, moving into the third, the Lions' first unit gets a great few looks on the man advantage. They start moving the puck well and set up some drop passes early on the power play, skating against the pressure and controlling the play on the left wall. The Lions open up the cross-seam lane, which rewards them with a golden opportunity from the slot, and that's the winning goal of the game. The Lions swept the competition this weekend, going 3-0, and they're looking to take this momentum into their 6-game home stretch.
Women's soccer took on Little Rock to close out the regular season with a chance to clinch a regular season title with a Tennessee Tech loss. LU first had to worry about themselves with their match on the road. It was 0-0 through the first half. Little Rock pressuring hard, but Caroline Ritter stepping up, making a huge save, keeping it tied at the early beginning of the second half. She'd have to step up again after a cross coming in was really tight to the far post, but able to swat it away off of a Trojan forward, off the head, keeping it 0-0. Another look at that save. Last second, able to get up and bang, off of the Trojan forward, but it wouldn't stay tied for long. Little Rock picking up a failed clearance attempt, swinging it into the sixth, and it's pushed past Ritter to give them the lead with 5:30 left in the game. Lindenwood wouldn't quit as Tasneem Dizdarevic swings it out to Maddie Vasilov. She settles it, waits, chips it to the far side. It finds it far posted to tie the game with 1.5 minutes to go, and it would stand 1-1 at the final whistle. The Lions would secure the number 3 seed in the OVC Tournament with a tie, getting a bye to the quarters, and will host the first round and quarterfinals this Thursday and Sunday.
Coming up on the Roar Report.
Reporter Brendan Burns is here in the studio.
He had the opportunity to talk to Leandro Haesler of our men's soccer team. Brendan?
We'll hear from defender Leandro Haesler about him making the Top Drawer Men's National College Soccer Top 100 list, as well as his thoughts on winning OVC Defender of the Week for the second time this season. Stay with us.
When it comes to something as important as a job in broadcasting or in job, whatever you're searching for, Lindenwood puts that emphasis in you rather than just the education. So take advantage of it and be like a ton of alum that walked out of Lindenwood that were proud to be a Lion.
Welcome back. Earlier this week, I talked with Lindenwood men's soccer defender Leandro Haesler. I got his thoughts on being ranked number 72 of the top 100 men's college soccer, as well as winning OVC Defender of the Week for the second time this season. Take a look.
Leandro dos Santos Haesler. After some good years in D2, I just wanted to go to the next level, see if there's an opportunity out here, and do some good talks with the coaches and seeing campus and everything. It was the right fit for me, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a big accomplishment for us as a team, and also, of course, personal-wise, for myself. Just shows the hard work we put in every day gets recognized, and yeah, so a big accomplishment for the team, but also, of course, for myself. Yeah, like that's to be honest, that's the biggest honor I've ever had in soccer. Yeah, that's the biggest accomplishment I had. So very excited. But as I said again, it's a team accomplishment in my eyes. We've been playing some very good football, especially defensively. So yeah, I see it as a team accomplishment. Yeah, so I started when I was 3 years old. My dad was a coach and my brother played already. So that's how I got into it. And then went through various academies and other teams in Germany. wanted to combine my academic and my soccer. So then I found out about the US and then found my way to Lindenwood. But yeah, since then and now having the best career, the best season I've ever had, and very excited. Come to the game on Thursday, but also of course semi-final and final that's going to be on Hunter Stadium, and let's go Lions.
It was a pleasure to have a chance to have a chat with Leandro about this huge honor, and with the season the men's soccer team are playing, it could not have been more special for him or his teammates. Back to you, Emily.
Thanks, Brendan. Coming up after the break, we will take a look at the next home series for our women's volleyball team as they look to take on the Western Illinois Leathernecks.
The College of Arts and Humanities at Lindenwood University truly is the best. Real experience, real success is something that I still use to this day when talking about Lindenwood.
Welcome back. Get ready for some women's volleyball on a special home series. The Lions will face the Western Illinois Leathernecks for a spooky Halloween matchup this Friday. Last week, the Lions swept Tennessee State University, looking to keep the momentum going. Yesterday, the Lions visited Edwardsville, Illinois to face SIUE for a single-game matchup. However, they were not able to pull out the win, losing 3-1. After this loss, the team is looking to bounce back at home and come up with a win. Last season, the Lions were able to win both of their games against Western Illinois. This season, the Lions have been met with some struggles, with the injury of setter Megan Donahue. But the Lions are eager to get back into bringing home the wins this season. Sophomore Autumn Bax is leading the charge with 215 kills for the season. Autumn is also ranked number 5 in kills in the entire OVC. With only 9 games left of the regular season, the clock is ticking currently. The Lions sit 8-10 overall and 4-6 in conference play. Friday, the game is set to start at 6 p.m. at Highland Arena.
Lindenwood Women's Wrestling is ready to hit the mat as their sport enters the first ever season as a full NCAA championship sport. Last year, women's wrestling finished 7th in the nation, and their 2025 and 2026 season begins this Saturday, November 1st at the Simpson Open in Indianola, Iowa. This team is set to make an even bigger impact since the NCAA announced in January that women's wrestling was added as the 91st championship sport, creating new opportunities for female wrestling athletes. The Lions are ready to compete and make their upcoming season count.
Men's ice hockey will spend their Halloween weekend in Big Rapids, Michigan, facing off against Ferris State University. While this will be the first time meeting between the two schools, Ferris State will be the favorite to win this match. However, with both teams taking a loss from University of Miami at Ohio earlier this year, it will be a competitive matchup. Ferris State is coming off of a 5-1 loss against Michigan Tech, a team now led by former Lindenwood head coach Bill McCult. Some notable players to watch are senior forward Drew Kuzma, the captain for the Lions, and sophomore forward Giovanni Morneau. Puck drops for the game is set for 6 p.m.
Play of the Week this week is brought to you by the reigning OVC champs, your Lindenwood women's soccer team. Down by 1 in the 89th minute, sophomore forward Tasnim Dizdarevic switches a dying pass over to Maddie Vasilov, who kicks it across her body after settling it, and it lands in the top left corner of the net. Now that is the true meaning of playing until the final whistle. This tie secured 3rd place in the OVC standings for the Lions, and they will be defending their OVC championship title this Sunday at Hunter Stadium, starting in the quarterfinals.
That's it for the Roar Report.
Thank you for joining us.
And as always,
Go Lions.